Where the fuck am I? Okay, this must be that spot. Are they inside that house?
Yo,
Where y'all at?
downstairs.
How do I get downstairs?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. What is going on? I can't hear you.
I don't know what to say.
What the fuck is going on? I'm calling your phone. You're not answering. Like, when did that start?
Got into it. I got into it with a nigga that disrespected me. I ended my business. And then
I didn't
um
ask you all that. I said I called you and you didn't answer.
Yeah. Hey, it don't matter. That one gonna come. Yeah, that one's gonna come.
I told you why I'm telling you why I didn't answer. It was because I got into
All
it
right,
with a
brother. I gotta
dude.
handle something. Yo, nah. You want me to drop low on you, twin? All right. Boogie,
Yeah?
come in. I
What?
might as well cook while I chat.
Uh, uh,
I want you to hear. I want you to hear this whole story. Just tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. That's all. Just need a mediator.
Let me lock my car because y'all niggas
Nah, you.
y'all on some
Yeah,
weird shit.
it's good. It's good, brother. You just had
This
to
is
be
some
there.
bullshit. The fuck kind of rat infested roach shit is this?
If she gonna pick they motherfucking side, then nigga, I'm gonna start
Oh
treating
my
her extra
god.
weird. But that's your girl, so she say.
Ah! No! What the fuck is that? Y'all want me to what? You gonna pay for this shit, queen.
Yeah, see, I
Ah!
hear
I
her. I
know.
know.
Dust.
I know.
The fumes. Dear God. My
I
hair.
know. I know, bro. Trust me. I already. I hear. I'm picking up what you putting down.
The fuck is this? Is that a roach? Oh God. The fuck kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I get it. I get it. I'm about to have
Y'all wildin'. I'm an
Huh?
officer of the goddamn law. I can't be down here.
Uh, What's that nigga name? Dude,
Okay, listen. You're gonna have to let your friends know.
what's up? You don't like all the smoke down here?
No. You got me here. I came clear across town because I thought there was a fucking emergency. So, what's going on? What's happening?
Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. Hold up.
Matter of fact, this ain't even clear across town. This is the goddamn boonies.
Oh,
I'm in
Jesus
an
Christ.
episode of
Yeah.
Deliverance. I'm expecting some rednecks to walk in here any minute and put their grimy, dirty
He can't even
Caucasian
control him.
hands on my beautiful brown skin and make pig noises. What the fuck is this?
All right, so let me handle this real quick. It's on the floor. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my God. And you
All
better
right,
have some
brother.
food in here.
All right, brother. Yo, Boogie. So look, let me tell you the situation, right? Your
Okay.
sister, she hard-headed, she stubborn, right? So look, boom. We at the mall. We conducting business. You hear me? Everything's everything. Boom. Some niggas get to shooting, arguing. Some niggas I just served get to shooting, arguing with some clown ass nigga I know from another city from New York. You hear me? Kaz know him
Okay.
too.
Okay.
All my niggas know him.
Hmm.
So this nigga, we used to be clicked up with his gang in another city until they start cheating, using hot shit.
Cheating.
You hear me? Yeah, like
Okay.
using shit to hang. And then boom. So we stopped fucking with him. One of my homies was like, "Y'all niggas cheating, da da. We don't want to be associated with that shit."
Right.
Niggas got mad, sent the war up with us. We beat them, on me, and they got
Hmm.
madder. While they was cheating, we beat them.
Oh.
All right. So boom. So the nigga in particular in question that we talking about right now is one of the main niggas that was shit talking me. You hear me? So we went B for B in the eyes. Smoked him. You hear me?
Hmm.
bitter, bitter ass nigga start talking about my kids in the eyes, start talking about everything in the eyes. Like took it totally to the eyes.
Oh.
Straight top, can't stand this nigga. You're
How does he know about your
like,
How does he know about your life in the eyes, though?
cause we
And,
was cool
and
like that. Like we would just sit there and chat sometimes about shit and just be chatting. You hear me? Like just
okay. Okay.
busting it up. You hear me? Telling him you
Right.
got kids, like you know what I mean in the eyes.
Right.
And then the nigga, took that shit. And once we got into it, turned it into that. Like, oh yeah, fuck your kid,
Wow.
all that. You hear me?
Right.
So yeah, smoked him in the B for B. Smoked all his homies in the B for B. Easy work, really. Didn't even have to pull out more than five. But anyways, so that shit was that. Um, you know, said boom, the shootout happens at the mall. These niggas accidentally killed my homies, probably because he got that hot shit on still. You hear me? Accidentally killed the nigga that had nothing to do with it. Still got smoked by another nigga. So we like, yo, get bro to the ambulance, pull up. We take bro to the ambulance. The nigga in question that we talking about right now, he like, oh, she like, oh, yeah, I gotta take him to the ambulance. Nigga, fuck that nigga. If they don't see him, leave his ass. She know I'm taking him. Like, that's my op in another city. You know what I'm saying? That's that nigga Spaz. Fuck him. Heard his voice. His voice is very distinctive. You hear me? Like you can't
Right.
not hear him. He sound like he got like boogers in his nose.
Oh.
So bang. She like, no, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him. So I'm like, no, put him down. She puts him down, right? So I walk away. Walk over to the homies. I'm still conducting business, exchanging numbers and talking to the guys. And still like, worried about my nigga. Like we gotta go get him from the hospital. I'm
Hmm.
trying to get this forward FaceTime with one of my niggas so our gangs can ally. You hear me?
Right.
Boom. Guess who walks over with this nigga's body? Still. K Biz. Oh no, that's next, bro. I thought you swear you just said you was done. Hold on, bro. Come up to the map spot. Yeah, so guess who walks over with this nigga body?
Hmm.
Can you guess?
Yes.
So 5 more times, man. Put that nigga down. Woo, 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 woo. Put him down. I gotta do it. Da, 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 da. I can't let him sit here. Like, and then just pulls off and takes him to the pill. You hear me? Boom. That's just one situation. You feel me? Next situation. She like, oh, she called me. Oh, I got so first, like first of all, you the mediator right now.
Okay.
What you think about that?
I'll reserve my judgment until I hear everything.
I mean, that's really like just of the night. Motherfucker not listening. Um,
So, okay, so this is a situation, a conflict of what she's obligated to do, whether she's on the clock or not, as the rules of what we've agreed to with RP, and what you're obligated to do by the rules of RP. And there
Based
seems,
off the rules of the RP, it say you're not supposed to carry a body under no circumstances. That's what the rules say in RP.
unless you're EMS,
If you're off the clock, you know what I mean? You working at chicks, it's not your obligation. You hear me?
we have gone off duty and switched jobs when needed. We're expected to, especially if there is, and this is how we've been trained as of late. Um, if we're needed, we go on the clock and we go into pill, we clock in, we handle situations, we do it. But that's the way we've been trained.
There was an active EMS who missed it, missed the body on the ground.
Mhm.
Just feel like okay, you're trained like that, but what's more, your training or your training?
You tell me, what's more
To me,
important, your training or you or like your what you're doing as far as your RP role is important to you. I see that. Her RP role is important to her. You guys are going to have to figure out a way where you can both do your respective
so
jobs
all
and
right,
it not
all right,
cause a
so
conflict of interest between the two of you.
so if Cass tell you, hey, put that nigga down, you putting that nigga down. If
Kaz
you
and
off the
I,
clock,
Kaz and I are not your
Cass will tell you the
queen.
same. Cass will tell you the same thing when it comes down to that particular person. He knows him. Ask him about Spaz.
Did you explain any of this to Queen beforehand?
Yes, I said put the nigga down. He is my
No, no, no,
op.
no, 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 no. I mean, and this is just a question. So, you know how you and Kaz and I guess everybody around y'all have an understanding of the full history and story before all this jumped off, so everybody understood what to do. I don't think that she lacked that important information.
It don't matter though. It's like to me, it's like if a nigga say put him down, put his ass down. You not clocked in. You not on the job. Put that. He just plus he just killed my homie by accident. I feel like my blessing to him is not having my homie send his ass up.
Hmm.
I saw already his blessing from me.
Right.
Feel me? Not not I sending him up is enough of a
Gotcha.
reward. Like you feel me?
So what I'm hearing from you is you want her to do what you say without question, even if it goes against what she's here to do.
See you
Am I
trying to
right?
dress it up fancy.
No,
See,
no, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Because I'm going to ask her some questions as well. But I'm starting with you because I'm trying to understand a little bit more of where you're coming
hey,
from.
all right. So we're talking about a nigga who's already in the wrong, who done already shot a nigga at the
Right,
mall, who has nothing to do with what he got going on.
right.
And my way of saying like, okay, bruh, my favor for him after disrespecting my kids and doing all the little weird shit he did
Hmm.
was to literally say, all right, bruh, look, I ain't gonna send you up for that.
Right. Now,
Bro has the 4K
now,
ready.
now,
All of
you
that.
were you able to explain all of this to Queen before you saw this dude? Queen,
I
did
mean,
you
I
know
don't
any
really
of this
see
beforehand?
why I should have
No.
to. If I say it 45 times to put a nigga down, then like that's just like if you can't do that little bit, then like what the fuck? It's not too many people I'm gonna feel that way about. Especially after he just killed my little homie right in front of me. Well, after he got killed right after, but still,
Right.
the disrespect set
Hmm.
off a whole chain of disrespect.
All right. So, Queen, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Mhm. Okay.
So, if if they're in the middle of a squabble, why insert yourself in their gang business? Or if he says leave that alone, put that down, this doesn't concern you, that type of thing. Why not listen to him?
Because for one, even if I'm not on the clock, the EMS that was there missed him. So I thought that doing the right thing is to do that.
Hmm.
So your job is more important than what the fuck the laws and the laws that is presented to you. Like if you gonna be
I
hanging
didn't.
around me and be in the middle of this shit, help me conducting sales and doing
Well,
all
you
of
never
this.
told me. That's the thing. You never told me about how deep that was. If I knew how deep that was, I wouldn't pick that nigga up.
If you would have been listening, I already said it when you was over his body the first time. I said put that
No,
nigga
you
down. I know him.
didn't. No,
I
you.
said I
Okay,
said I know this nigga from New
hold
York.
on, guys, hold on, guys, hold on. So
I said,
I think you both have hurt each other in that you, Tato, expected somehow, and I got to tell you, sir, communication is key. I don't think, I honestly can tell you, there's no way she could have known that history.
I
I,
said it. I said this is my op from another city putting down. I didn't want to go in details over his body.
I get it. But how is she supposed to know that? If
I
our
said it.
job, I know, no, I know what you said, but meaning, how is she supposed to know how deep it goes? If she's like, well, I get that you feel that this is your op, or that this is the op. We play around a lot. We kill niggas on accident a lot. There's been a lot that's been happening, and it's all fun and games for us. So how I wouldn't have even have known. None of us would have, unless you said, okay, this is the history, this is the plan, blah 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 blah. When we came in here and we decided to be EMS, even when we're off the clock, we have a we have a responsibility that we agreed to do. If we see something, we're supposed to do something.
Well, maybe a motherfucker gonna have to quit.
Oh,
Maybe somebody's gonna have to quit. But
and
I'm
if someone has to quit, then communication would definitely need to be had, as well as a little bit more space for inclusion.
so how about this? Since you're asking all the questions, right?
Hmm.
I want to ask you a question, and I don't want to hear nothing but the answer.
Okay.
If Cass told you to put down a body and says that 40 times, very, very serious about it, you gonna do it? You're off the clock. You're in what you got right now on. You not, and they just killed one of my homies right in front of you, like literally. Then a motherfucker got the nerve. No, I'm not. Let's just leave it at that. You think what would you do?
I have to answer truthfully because we've been in that situation. I did what he asked me to do, and
That
we
simple. I
and we
rest my
talked about it
case.
and we talked about it later.
I rest my case.
But on the flip side of it, it was him telling me to I was somebody stole his car and the police were there and they didn't do nothing about it. So I was decided to do something about it. I'm hot-headed as well. So I went and pulled the nigga out the car, or one of the niggas out the car from the gang, and refused to put his ass down until they gave him back his car. So Kaz was like, Boogie, put the nigga down. So it took about 3 or 4 times before I put the body down. But he picked me up while I had this nigga and was like, this is why you need to put this body down. He pulled me to the side and he took the time in a calm voice
So
to say,
so did I or
I don't
did I
want you,
not
I
take
don't
the
want you to
time?
get in trouble. I got this. I'll handle this. Thank you. Ba ba ba
All
ba.
right. So
And
so
it was just
so
the way he did it that I was like, all right, I was informed. He informed me. And that
yeah.
was respectful. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I informed after the. I mean, I'm pretty sure I said it right there, then and there over the body, but somebody was so focused on doing what they wanted to do that it didn't go that way.
Well, remember
And
what I said in my story. I was hot, 7:30. He picked me up and moved me out of the situation.
yeah, there was no,
Mm.
and I tried to do that in a situation
Mm-mm.
that happened slightly
Mm-mm.
after, slightly after that. I tried to do the same thing. Actually, I did pick you up, and you was like, put me down. So I did, and then what you do? Ran over there, grabbed the body still. I rest my case.
No, you didn't. You didn't pick me up. You didn't pick me up.
In the second situation, I did for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the second yeah,
put
the
me down,
second
put
situation.
me down, put
And you
me
put
down.
and what did you do? You
I
told me to
didn't.
shut up. No,
Oh,
Exactly.
exactly. You told me to shut up
Yeah, I
and
sure
put me in
did.
the car.
Yeah,
And
you
what did
don't.
I do? I shut up, didn't I?
No, you were still screaming. I gotta just put me down, put me down. I got that on 4K
Okay, I did say put me down.
1,000 times.
okay.
So,
So
so
what
look,
I
my whole my the,
mhm.
where I rest my story is, um, this is what I do. I'm in the streets. Yo, if you gonna be who grits, grits, was it grits? Is he in jail now? That's pretty normal for him, bro. Boy, you look like you might have another job to do. But look, end of the day, this is my end all be all. I'm not
Mhm.
saying nothing for no reason. If I'm saying, yo, that's somebody. First of all, the nigga's not gonna send nothing in because more than likely he has some shit on that he's not supposed to. That's the
Right.
first thing. And second, and I know that for a fact. I know this guy. He does not have any clips of him killing anybody.
Mhm.
Cause you wanna know why? I
Why?
don't even have to say it, right? Cause he has that shit on.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's number one. I can't say all of this right then and there. This is something you gotta take my word for, bro. Look, walk away. This nigga's not a good person. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's where I'm gonna rest my case. I'm gonna leave it at that because you listened when it was time, but somebody else didn't,
Hmm. Okay.
and went
So
all the way through with it too. All the way through with it to the hospital. Brought him right to you, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I got my reasons. for calling you here, and you just proved me right.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I'm
You
here
did.
because I would like for you guys to resolve it and to try to help see some way that y'all
Oh,
can
that's gonna
see.
happen. We ain't gonna have no problem.
Yeah.
Only problem's gonna be is that after my homie got killed, oh, I just got shot at. Okay, you got shot at. My homie dead. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to make it all about you getting shot at. My homie dead. First of all, these my members.
You see?
These is my members though. Like,
Mm,
hey, he's actually dead. You're unharmed.
I think some of what I'm hearing
Call PD and
is
go get his phone, bro.
what I'm
Change
hearing
clothes. Go
is
get his
y'all
phone.
trying to get as y'all are getting to know each other. Um,
Now we're pretty acquainted.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
mhm.
This is important.
mm-hmm,
Hey, look. I'm not Cass. I actually, I'm boots on the ground. Okay.
mm-hmm.
He's a genius or whatever he is. I'm boots on the ground. Hey, what's up, motherfucker? Hey, bro. Did you just arrest somebody? Oh, this nigga hung up the phone on the nigga.
I could look. I could look and see. It's
Yo, bro.
nothing in the DOJ yet, so I don't see
Yeah,
Grits
he's
here.
down there. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry about that last call. I wanted to just ask you, did somebody just recently get incarcerated? Nobody did. So there's nobody at PD right now in Nosa. All right, man. Have a good night, fuck boy.
Y'all be wildin'.
Yeah, but anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta figure out how to make what she does complement what you do and vice versa, so that this is not an issue going forward. Tato, you're gonna have to communicate to her so that she knows who is who and what is what. You're gonna have to tell her the stories. You're gonna have to tell her the background. You're gonna have to tell her the players. Otherwise, she won't know, and this will happen again.
Nah, everything's good, right? But I look, I'm an alpha. You hear me? You feel what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
There's no
I
beta
love
shit
a
going on.
alpha. I love an alpha man myself.
That's what I'm saying.
But
There's no
alpha
beta shit
men
going on.
know how to handle their pride. They know how to handle their
This
shit
is not a
in that
pride
case.
situation. My homie got killed.
No, pride meaning the family, like a lion and the
Yeah,
pride.
yeah,
So when you look at the alpha lion, right, the guy that runs the shits, there's a
yeah.
communication there's a plan that he lays out
Right,
for everybody
right,
to follow.
right.
He's not there to roar. He's there to make sure everybody gets where they need to go. That's what an alpha
Exactly.
does,
And what would he
right?
do if somebody went against that plan?
No one would go against the plan if they knew the plan.
I'm saying, what would somebody if the alpha lion was to say, "Rar, don't do that," and the motherfucker
Wait
and the
a minute,
motherfucker said,
wait. He
and
said
another
rar. He said rar.
yeah, "Rar, don't do that,"
Rar.
and
Okay.
then another lion said, "Rar, I'm gonna do it anyway." What would he do?
It would never happen. You're
No, it
asking a
happens. It happens all the time. I
no, it
love lions.
doesn't.
They're my favorite animals. I'll tell you what they would do.
If
They would
he's running
kill
the
that.
herd right, if he's running the pack right, everybody knows their job, responsibility, and why
Okay,
before
so
shit go
what he
down.
would do,
You
what he
had a
would do.
cub in your joint that did not know where to run, what to do, or who to bite because you didn't
But I will tell
communicate
you right
that.
now what that lion would do if
Okay.
somebody were to not follow that lines, because lions lead by aggression, not by
Mhm.
understanding, not by talking, not by being friendly. They lead by if you don't listen to me, I'm going to kill you and the kids that you have.
That is the biggest misconception ever.
That is
All
facts. I
animals
watch
have
lions. I
their,
love lions. They're
okay,
uncompassionate.
to you,
When their
but they
kids
have
get
their
big
own.
enough, they chase them
Mhm.
out the fucking pride.
What is that? But that's just their way. That's their culture. That's how they do
Exactly.
things.
So so
Trust and
so
believe
I
that
think you made a bad comparison then.
there's communication through, no, it's any animal. There's communication with every species amongst themselves, from dolphins to whales to lions to roaches to ants. Just because you can't understand what they're saying or how they're moving doesn't mean that that communication pattern is not there. It
They're
definitely
going
is.
to kill a disobedient lion. No question about it.
A disobedient lion needs to be killed, especially since they were trained since birth in the ways of the lion.
Okay, so look, what you saying then?
I'm saying, why are you pulling your gun out?
I ain't gonna kill nobody. I'm a friendly motherfucker for real.
Hmm.
But but what I don't like being undermined.
I
And you
think
can ask
that
my homies the
I think
consequences
what's
that
being
many of
what's
them face.
I think maybe I'm
Mr.
putting
Potato.
this wrong. So all I'm asking, or what I'm asking of you, and I think what Queen is asking of you, is
No,
to
no, 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 no,
just
no, no.
inform, and that's
I
it.
tried. How can I inform somebody who's dedicated to their own
No, no,
mission?
I mean like going forward. Can you tell her the lay of the land? Give her the history of the gang,
All right.
who's the ops, who's not, so that going
How could I
forward,
lay that down whenever I didn't even know this nigga was in here until yesterday? When I
um,
seen him at the gun the day, what was that? 2 days ago when I bought the
right,
bullets.
I got you.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
it's
even know.
that's
I didn't even know he was here.
okay, so let me ask you this question. When you guys go on your dates or when y'all hang out together, what do y'all talk about?
Not the ops. That's something she don't even want to talk about.
That would be the prime time to fill someone in on your life and what's
No, the
going
gang
on and
life.
what's expected, and not life like that, but like at least what you do and the
Oh,
stories behind it, especially if
she
they're gonna be
hates the
rolling
gang
with you.
life. She hates the gang life. She hates that I'm part of the streets.
Is this true,
I'm out
Queen?
here.
Hello? Friend,
Yeah.
is that true? You hate his gang life and that he's part of the streets?
No. I just want him to spend more time with me. And he always like every time always talk
So,
about his
all
little
right.
bros and all this kind of stuff. But like he never be like, how you been? He always shoot me money. Cool, but sometimes I don't want that. Sometimes I just want just a how you been, how your day going, just a casual conversation. Showing me that you care. I'm doing all this shit for you.
How do you feel about that, Tato?
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, right? But if Cass is always with you, or mostly with you,
Kaz is
what the
not always
fuck?
with me.
He look.
But he
He's
check up
always
on her.
he's
He
always
check
he
he check
he's
up
all
on
he look.
Boogie, boy.
He don't
I'm telling
he don't be active with us in the streets ever since you came around this much because he's focused on that, right?
On what?
I'm on you
you.
and staying and doing that, right?
Well, listen, I think there's
So
a
listen, no,
misunderstanding.
I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me on this one, right? So if
Okay.
he's doing that, he's doing that, I can't knock, bro. He does a lot for the guys. He looks out for the guy. He takes care of his business, right? But he's not leading us directly. He entrusts me to do that job.
Right.
I'm the one. I'm the one out here front line and keeping him safe and shit. So you don't have to worry about going to jail. You don't have to worry about the shit. He just got fucking put in the feds just picked him up and put his ass up in the goddamn
And
yeah
comms. Yeah, I
where I
know.
just where I just came from.
Yeah.
And that's my job is to make sure that don't happen to his ass. So I failed him right there. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that nigga has a clean record. Because I'm the one going to jail all the time. I'm the one always out here running from the cops and dealing with the fuck shit on the ground with the guys and training the guys to be in this environment. Here, that's
Right.
my job. I'm the number two. I'm playing my role. This is
Right.
my role. I cannot be all lovey dovey with the
Mm.
play all the time. I gotta be outside running my shit until I find somebody who's ready to pick that torch up. Hear me? There's nobody ready for that yet. It's
Right.
gonna have to be me. And, and Kaz is my brother, and I ain't gonna let him down. You hear me? He
I hear
trusts me
you.
to do this. Me and this nigga argue all day about him not being around and me having to be out here by myself. Da, 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 da. You hear me?
And you, let me get this straight. And ever since he met me, he hasn't been around, is what you're saying?
Ain't gonna say that necessarily, right? But pretty much, I tell him to his motherfucking face. Yes, you be too busy all up with the girls instead of being out here at these fucking ATMs and out here on the block and getting into it with the ops with us. We don't have the numbers we need because half the guys is ducked off with their females all day. So you see all these other niggas, they 8 deep, 6 deep, 7 deep. We got the numbers, but we don't have the niggas with us whenever it's time. Get to really get into these situations. It's me and probably two other people, and
Right.
that's okay. I'm okay with that, right? But that's why I can't. I refuse to be over here laid up in a hotel room or out on a dinner date or playing bowling or out in the country whenever my niggas is get motherfucking chastised.
But do
We
you
grew
have
up
to
together.
bang?
We
But
grew
do
up
you?
together in the same neighborhood. You hear me?
I hear you. But do you have to bang on bacon all day long, all night? Doesn't he deserve one day off? From my
Who, Cass?
understanding, yeah. From my
No,
understanding,
that nigga been taking like fucking 10 days off.
no. Okay, so I have to say in defense of Kaz and myself, first of all, when we are when we're handling when if he takes me somewhere, if he takes me out, we've been on 2 dates so far, right?
Right.
And it's like maybe an hour or two. The first date we had, and then the second date, it was going to be a double date with you and Queen, but you guys went y'all way and we went ours. And it was the same amount of time.
That was a good night.
It was. And it was only one other time before that. Now, he does come and check on me. He'll come to Chicks, but he's always talking to you guys. He's always on the
No,
the radio with y'all.
no, the fuck he ain't. Between that and his government duties, I'm the one out
Now,
here
don't get me
doing this
tossed
shit.
up with the government duties because that government duty interrupts. Let me tell you something. When we went on our last date, he was gone for a good half hour or more because he had to handle that
I,
because
I,
he's an
I don't want you
angel
to.
and
Yeah,
all of that stuff was interfering. So
right.
it's not
I
it's
don't
not
want you to
me.
misunderstand what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying
Okay.
that he's wrong for that, right? I'm saying that that just increases my workload. So if you were the assistant general manager and I was the general manager and the general manager got sick or
Mhm.
had to fly out of town to go to a corporate meeting, whose
Mhm.
duties are going to increase?
Yours as the assistant GM.
So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I have a role to play out here. It's not
Yes.
because I don't want to be present or be outside with y'all and chill with y'all or chill with Queen. It's the fact that I have to hold down my squad or we don't have a squad. You hear me? All these niggas is not built to be out here running the streets without structure. I'm the structure. See, when we was in New York, I was the leader.
Got you.
And I never had the ability to get away from the guys because if I did something, I would get killed. To be honest, I had to be around the guys, and or I would die. And that's where I made the rule: no girls, because I seen what that shit does.
So
That shit
so y'all never
weakens the common gangbanger.
so let me get it straight. So y'all weren't allowed to have a girlfriend? I mean, Kaz told me I'm the first girl he's spoken to.
Yeah, if he would have, we would have fucking got on his ass. We don't do it. Do it, then we're gonna have a huge problem with that. Because we're dedicated to our cause. That's why what I'm doing right now with Queen, is was forbidden where we're from. If you were doing that, then you were liable to be
So,
automatically removed.
so why are you doing it now?
This is a whole new type of scenery here. But I can see it's gonna be the same type of scenery real soon. The way how things are, the way how I'm seeing shit lately, got a whole bunch of little goofy niggas, and the same niggas from where we're from is finding their way
Uh-huh.
over here.
Well, then train us. Use us as your or whatever. Y'all have to
I told
train
her to put
Queen
this
and I.
1017 nigga on the floor. I've yet to kill this nigga.
All
Waiting
right.
on that.
So going forward, I mean, Kaz has been very transparent with certain things. I don't know everything about y'all because I can't, simply because I need to have a certain level of hands off. But even when it
Facts.
comes to helping strategize how about lookouts and things that, a woman's mind will bring to the organization, not as a part of your gang, but as a helpmate. It's important.
You don't think that we got that side of the shit covered though?
I know you do.
I'm when I move, I move. You know what I mean? When
I
I'm not
understand.
around and I can't be always answering the phone and text, I'm out here conducting a gang full of niggas who just want to shoot and rob.
Right.
I'm making them grind, get money, do the shit differently.
But
All they want
who's
to
who's
do,
keeping the police at bay? I had to
I am,
pull
I
I had
am.
to no, you're not. I had to pull
I'm out
Mike
here dropping
Lowry.
pizzas off on these niggas.
Hold on. I had to pull Mike Lowry off your ass the other day. You
Yeah, I'm
don't
gonna
have
kill that
every
nigga.
you can't have everything covered. You're not an island. Use the resources around you. Train us. Don't get mad at us. Train
I'm
us.
trying. When I try to say something, I got because I said leave that bitch ass nigga on the ground.
Well, this is part of the training. We're moving forward. This is
Moving
part of it.
forward, I expect you to listen to me in the field. Then I can explain it to you later why I said what I said.
Are you okay with that, Queen?
Yeah.
Then we're arguing with some GBG niggas. Put me down, put me down. These niggas just snitched on my mans and got him CK'd.
Okay, well,
Literally.
listen, I think what's important is what she just said. She said that when you guys are in the field, she's going to listen to what you say, and you agree to explain it later. Everybody
Bingo.
wins. There we go.
Win-win. Okay,
Win-win.
we found our piece.
There we go. And I'm not flying back into this motherfucker because y'all in the boonies. I'm flying back into motherfucking Legion when I come back.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh
flying
yeah,
back here. I'm gonna make like 20 more bricks.
Okay.
we
And
gotta
just
Hey,
FYI, y'all were hooked up. Kaz, I think he used to come around the hospital a lot, and I didn't know he had like a crush, but I also noticed him. So we kind of liked each other before we even spoke to each other. So that's a different kind of.
all right, so can I train y'all real quick then before this
Yes.
storm? I need
Yeah.
some more poppy seeds.
What the fuck is a poppy seed?
for real.
Figure it out. Bring me some.
Nigga,
Get
you
y'all
got me
connections.
fucked up. What?
Get y'all connections. I pay good for them.
Poppy
What
seeds.
connection?
Just go talk to somebody. They'll know.
Now you know you can't use this for illegal stuff, right?
For real.
I can't tell. Queen been helping me with all type of illegal shit today.
Are you serious, Queen?
Huh?
Am
Don't
I
harm me.
snitching? I'm just playing. Come on now. I'm playing.
Uh, you better be.
Yeah, she would never.
The lights is out.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Nobody seen that?
It's a roach on
yeah.
me.
I'll be back. I'll be back here.
I'm out. It's roaches.